Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Mo Keeks and Bruce Lee back again for another banger.
Yeah, ho!
Check this out. Hey, this time we're here for a special episode, a grail call episode. It took me 2 years to get this sneaker, and we finally got it in. Finally got in the studio to go over with you for. It's the Nike Airship Pro Band PE edition.
Like Jumpman, we jumping out of space. He checking from the box to the case. Now I'm laced. Now I'm laced.
So like I said, it took me 2 years to get this sneaker. 2 years of searching, 2 years of chasing, but that's what it's all about for us sneakerheads. Hey, shout out to Marco Evangelisti. I think that's his name. He's the head owner of Backdoor Bottega. That's the store and the boutique that this shoe was only released at over in Italy. And it was only 960 pairs. And so I was actually DMing him trying to see if he had a pair laying around. I went through 2 canceled StockX transactions. I went through a canceled GOAT transaction. But like I said, we finally got in. We finna go over. There's a lot of details, but it's a cool sneaker. This is for the real sneakerheads. This is for the Jordan heads, for the sneaker history lovers. This is their release. So this is the Jordan 1 before the Jordan 1. This is the actual shoe that was banned by the NBA when Jordan first wore it. Back in that time, they had a uniform policy that you could only wear predominantly white shoes. And so Nike had made this shoe for Jordan while the Air Jordan 1 was in production, called the Nike Airship. They had this shoe. It was predominantly black. It had red hints. And if you just look at like this picture we're showing you right now, Jordan was like standing out, and that was a no-no. So he wore it for about 5 or 6 games before they actually sent a letter to him, and then they banned the sneaker. And so here's the part that you all do know. Then you got the Air Jordan 1 bread that was actually, they used the story from this shoe to promote that shoe. And so when you really think about it, it's not a lie or anything. That shoe was banned too, because you only saw the Air Jordan 1 bread in the dunk contest. Jordan couldn't wear that sneaker either because it was predominantly black and red. So both shoes are banned, but this is where the story originated from. I also got a shout out to MJoe23Dan. He is the dude. Check him out on Instagram. Check him out on YouTube. He's like the OG. He's the one that's kind of responsible for this shoe actually getting released by Nike. Even though Nike really didn't acknowledge this release because it just came out of nowhere over in Italy, and that's it. It released in Italy. I think it was 960 pairs at Backdoor Bottega. And it was released later on the Sneakers app shock drop, but only in Europe. No US release. Why they did that, I don't know, but you just had to know. Like I said, this is for the people that's fans of the history, fans of the sneaker line and the Air Jordan line. So we're gonna go over it. Let's get into the packaging. It was 2 releases of this sneaker. You have the Backdoor Bottega release, which came with special packaging and special items in the package, and then it was the sneakers release that didn't come with any of those. So I was lucky enough to find a pair that was the Backdoor Bottega pair, so it has all the goodies in it. So first you see the box, which is dope. It's not your standard Nike box. It has the old Jordan sticker from the 80s that would be on the inside of the shoes, and then it has special attention M Jordan on it, which is number 1 is very, very cool and dope, adds a personal touch to it. Also on the inside is like an inverted Nike box, so that's a cool thing too. Then another goodie that Backdoor Bottega gave you was this poster, and then you have a picture of the shoe and just different things and quotes about the sneaker, which is kind of cool. Cool thing you have is a tote bag, which is cool. It has sketches of the sneaker on it. And then again, Backdoor Bottega's logo. Again, shout out to Marco. What's up, bro? And the coolest thing about this release, I think, you got this black envelope, and it has the actual replica letter from the NBA saying that the shoe was banned. This may be my favorite part of the release just because of the history of it, and if you are a real Jordan fan and you know about this. So this is how the letter looked back February 25th, 1985, that Jordan brand and Nike got saying that this shoe was banned. And this is exactly how Jordan, when he did wear them, he wore them with 2 laces I'm probably gonna take the the black laces out and wear the red laces because they're actually very dope with just one lace in them. A lot of people, that's another thing about this sneaker. A lot of people say, oh, they're ugly or they trash. I think they're dope, but this is for, I think every sneakerhead that's a Jordan fan should have this sneaker. Like, this is the one before them all. And it was so limited, so like it has such mystique and it's so mysterious, and a lot of people either you know or you don't know. And I think it's just so cool to have it in a collection. Like 20 years from now, this is gonna be something cool to look back on and say, oh, I was able to get that sneaker, you know. And this is, you know, they've been having a lot of retros of the Airship. Miami Years got they, you know, blue pair that came out. They just released a yellow pair, which I gotta get because that's dope. But what you'll notice on the back of all of them, they have Nike Air. This is the only pair that actually has Air Jordan on the back, which is another cool thing about this because it makes this, it was his PE. This was the Jordan PE shoe that he was given to wear before and while the Nike Air Jordan 1 was being made. So this is another cool thing to have. It actually has Air Jordan on the back to furthermore let you know that this was his sneaker. So we're going to get into some more B-roll of the actual packaging and the sneaker. Hey, appreciate y'all, man, for coming back for yet another episode. Hey, if you need some sneaker cleaner or anything sneaker related, go over there to www.crepprotect.com. Hey, shop around. Don't forget to use my promo code MOK10. That's going to get you 10% off your order. Hey, follow me on Instagram. If you ain't already follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Facebook. Hey, follow me on Twitter. All is at Mo Kingston Bruce Lee. Hey, as I always say, more content coming. Hey, be like water.